Hey everyone, before diving into the Armada update here, I do have some announcements to make. A lot of changes coming to the channel. I will be moving across the country here for my position with Ford Motor Company. I will be selling my 320i, so I do need to make some content on that before it does get sold. I'm moving to the Midwest, so the rear-wheel drive 320i wouldn't exactly hold up in the snow anyways, regardless of my employment with Ford Motor Company. I did kind of anticipate maybe keeping it a little bit longer while also having a supplemental accompanying vehicle, but it just doesn't make sense with my move coming up to the Chicago region. So lots of fresh stuff coming soon. I do want to say, moving forward, all the views and opinions shared on this channel are that of my own and do not reflect Ford Motor Company in any way. So thanks, guys. But let's get back to the real content here. This is our 2019 Nissan Armada SL in gun metallic with the black leather interior. Did replace my mom's daily use of the Commander that's still around. Still has a place in our garage as a supplemental vehicle here. But since the kind of unpredicted reliability of the Commander, this kind of took over daily duties for my mom. It does have around 10,000 miles on it, so she is getting some use out of it here, and it's been great. The Commander, on the other hand, not so great. It is in for more engine work. We do have a 21 Grand Cherokee loaner vehicle that I will be posting a video of soon. But thankfully, the Armada has been completely problem-free. But coming up front, since our last update video on the Armada, we have seen a complete refresh of the front end, interior, and the tech as well. So we do have the pre-refresh HID headlights. You do have the daytime running lights, fog lights down below. You do have the dynamic radar cruise sensor as well as 360 cams. These are the OEM Bridgestone Dueler tires. Still plenty of tread life left on these. Please excuse the dirt and pollen as it's transitioning into pollen season. If it rains, it's extremely hard to keep a car clean, so you'll see kind of that dirt and pollen here on the back as well, and then a little dirt tracked in on the interior. And so let's go ahead and check out that interior. Speaking of which, is the black leather, fully perforated for heated functions, contrast brown stitching and piping. Plush materials with your padded stitched door panel, armrest, door pull. You also do have the wood trim around stitching over there on the dash trim as well. Two-person memory, power windows, locks, and mirrors. Power folding mirrors as well with your door storage down below. Tilt and telescoping wheel right there. You do have your power trunk as well as your proximity sensors and such like that. Headlamp height. That exact mileage, 10,291. Taking delivery in December of 2019, with it currently being March of 2021. You know, we don't really do that much mileage in this, mainly because it doesn't get the best miles per gallon. As you can see, we're averaging 16.4 right now, which is primarily highway driving. But as far as the steering wheel wear goes, you know, just the typical kind of makeup stains all around on the stalks as well, with it being a female-driven car primarily. You know, I feel like that's just going to be part of ownership. You have your dynamic radar cruise as well as your Bluetooth and voice commands, automatic headlights, rain sensing wipers over there. You have your blind spot monitoring over here on your pillars. Bose premium audio system with your XM, AM, FM, iPod integration, Bluetooth streaming audio. No Apple CarPlay though, so you will want to get a post-refresh model for that. You have a little status menu here going through compass and climate and stuff like that. Going to climate, you can control it here or down below here. And you do have hard key buttons for your audio controls and such like that. 6 presets. Down below, dual zone auto climate with your tri-zone back there in the rear seats. Here's going to be the dual stage heated front seats. Go ahead and step up to a Platinum Armada for the cooled seats. And then, if I recall right, this is a 7-speed automatic. 360 cam. Rear view camera, your mirrors do tilt down. Nice stuff. Cup holders, storage, and then you do have your typical mask and napkins that we'll find in the glove box and storage facilities. Auto dim mirror with garage home link. Mirror and vanity lights on your visor up top. No big pano roof, unfortunately, just a smaller sunroof. But my mom has never used a sunroof in her car for sunspots. She's afraid of getting sunspots and prematurely aging her skin. So she's definitely very woke. Let's check out the rear seat. As far as the rear seat goes, limo-like room back here, perforated, black leather also. You have the armrest with cup holders. That second climate zone back here, you do also have some USB charging outlets as well as a 12 volt and a house socket. Rear seat map pockets, and then all the nice dust and door materials that you found up front. So you'll have the stitching. Very nice stuff. And then plenty of vents and stuff up top for the rear seat and the third row passengers. Speaking of which, I guess what's the easiest way to get back here? Third row doesn't get used much. It is a power unit. I never really see this vehicle much to even remember, but we'll take a look at that here in a second. So around back, you do have your trailer hitch cover right here, and then it is going to be a power hatch. So press that membrane underneath your chrome lip right there. And then around back, you do have your little accessory cover you can extend out here to kind of protect your bumper, even though your bumper already has an applique on it, a little rugged plastic piece, but this is a nice touch. You do have that third row of seats. I don't think we've ever used it on this model. I don't know. There's some blankets and stuff right there, but it is power folding. And you do have power recline over there on both sides. 12 volt outlet right there. And then we'll just close it up right here. But yeah, as you can see, Armada's doing great. Still, the verdict's out on how long we'll keep this. I don't know if my mom actually needs something quite this big. My dad isn't very thrilled about how big it is. So we might see a transition here in the coming months. Maybe a little over a year or two from now, this being kind of substituted for a smaller daily driver for my mother. And my dad would potentially, replace the Commander with a smaller truck or something like that. But we're in no rush. This vehicle's got plenty of miles ahead of it in terms of reliability and comfort. So let us know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.